Hello everyone, hope you're having a great day. This isn't going to be just a review video, it's more like an experience log from someone who used a full-size mechanical keyboard and switched to 75 magnetic or Hall effect keyboard. I'm not a competitive gamer or anything like that, just a regular guy who wanted to upgrade his setup. My previous keyboard, a 4.5-year-old HyperX Alloy Elite 2, started to sound like an old broken typewriter, and the geniuses who made it soldered the switches, which made it not even worth trying those make it sound better mods, so a new keyboard was in order. And the new one is called the EverGlide SU75 PRO. Bought it from KeepForce, not sponsored. I paid around 100 and few euros for it. If you're interested, I'll leave a link in the description. The keyboard comes in a nice box that kinda reminds me of old GPU boxes with cool art, definitely worth saving or putting on display. Weirdly, the box is from the SU75 Youth Edition, which is cheaper and older model, but besides that one mistake, everything else is fine. The keyboard comes with a keycap, puller, and a cable. What is weird about this brand is that EverGlide doesn't really have a website. Well, they technically do, but it's outdated, no new products, no updates, nothing, just left to die. It almost feels like they don't exist anymore, just lurking in shadows, making keyboards without any advertising. A weird business model, honestly. The keyboard is made from metal, aluminum to be exact, and it weighs little over 1.6 kilos or about 3.6 freedom units. A heavy, chunky boy, you can definitely use it as a weapon. The keyboard is wired only, no wireless dongle, no Bluetooth. Honestly, before buying it, I did think about getting a wireless keyboard, but I couldn't find any real pros. I'm a PC user, I work and game on the same system. I don't carry my keyboard around like some people do, and carrying around one that weighs over 1.5 kilos would be just idiotic, so it would be just a necessary feature. Plus, if you want a fancy wireless keyboard, your options getting much narrower anyway. The keyboard has an 8 kHz pulling rate, a 256K channel refresh rate, and a 0.001mm accuracy. I watched a few technical reviews on it, and yeah, it's one of the top performing ones, although I don't think anyone can actually feel the difference, even competitive players. I mean, if you suck at a game, you suck, stop blaming your gear. But with any magnetic keyboard, you'll definitely lose that "oh, my keyboard is bad" excuse. It's got plenty of RGB effects, probably like every other keyboard out there, nothing special. But what is special is that it has both north and south facing LEDs, and that little circle, it's not a button, just a cosmetic accent. It could have been useful like showing caps lock status, but no, just for looks. Still, it's a nice touch. The software, sparkling. It's clearly Chinese made, janky, a bit buggy, looks weird, but it works. It has loads of settings. This is one of the reasons I want a magnetic keyboard. You can choose your own actuation points for the switches. You can create different profiles with different actuation points for different tasks, which is amazing. You can even adjust the actuation points of individual keys. It makes such a huge difference coming from traditional mechanical keyboards. Actually feels like a real upgrade. There's this awesome feature called Simultaneous Opposing Cardinal Directions, or SOCD for short. It lets you press two different directions at the same time, so you can just mash a button to side strafe. In FPS games, this can be really helpful though. I heard Counter-Strike banned it. By the way, sorry for the footage, it's from Cyberpunk 2077. It's the only FPS game I have. I don't really play online shooters. I spent some time researching and learning about these Hall effect keyboards, and a lot of people were asking whether it's worth getting one if you're not a super competitive player. The answers were a mixed bag. Some people praise the technology, others say that Hall effect keyboards are gimmicky, or that they sound bad, or that you don't really need this kind of tech. Like I said, a mixed bag. But I say, even if you're not a competitive player, magnetic keyboard will definitely improve your experience. All this customization allows you to truly create a keyboard for yourself. Magnetic keyboards have definitely become the jack of all trades. What I especially like about this keyboard is that I can change setting profiles on board with a simple shortcut, no software needed. That was one of the reasons why I chose it. Another reason is the sound. A lot of people on YouTube forums or Reddit claim that magnetic keyboards don't sound good, but I say nonsense. This thing sounds amazing. Take a listen. The switches are EverGlide Siren. Here are the specs. For someone who has ever used full-size keyboards and whose native language has more letters in the alphabet, this switch to 75% layout was quite a change. Still, I have an additional numpad because without it I'd be screwed. At first, I was skeptical about the size, but after using it for few days, I can gladly say that I like it. It's different, but it's good kind of different. I got more space on my desk, and whenever I don't need a numpad, I can just put it away. Having a separate numpad is actually great. Never thought I'd say that. One thing I do miss on this keyboard is an analog mode to simulate the joystick or gamepad. I believe Wooting and Keychron software has that feature, but maybe the devs behind Sparkling will add it in the future. So anyway, this was my review of EverGlide SU75 PRO and my personal experience switching to a magnetic keyboard. If you have doubts about Hall effect keyboards, don't. It's an amazing experience, definitely worth the upgrade, especially if you're coming from a clacky typewriter noise box like I did. I hope you found this video at least somewhat helpful, and I hope you have an excellent day. Goodbye.